Alright guys, well this is update number 35 on the 37 Rat. So last time when we framed out the floor I left that big opening in the back. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and make the hatch for that. I've got an idea for these hinges. It's a pretty simple design. I want to see if it works. So that's what I'm doing tonight, is I'm going to actually measure it out, build the piece to go in there, and we'll see how it turns out.
I love it in the morning, I love it in the evening, I love it in the daytime, nighttime, any other time is the right time. Gonna do tonight, got women's in the high place, got women's in the foothill, got women's on the east side, the west side, any other side is the best side. Gonna do tonight.
Alright, so what I'm trying to do is something completely different than what I've done before. So, normally you would just put a hinge up here, weld it on, that's the way the hatch opens, okay? Well, I don't want the hinges to be seen. So what my plan is I've taken this 3/8 all thread, gotten some coupler nuts. I'm going to weld it about 3 inches down from the end. And I'm going to weld the coupler nuts right to the actual hatch, okay? If this all works right, what I'll do is I'll cut off pieces of the all thread them through, and weld the ends. So now that nut's holding that thread. So then I can screw on another coupler nut, put it in the car, weld that to the frame of the car, and it'll pivot open and down. So if it all works out, it'd be great. Never tried this before. Just got the idea, thought I'd try it.
I like it on a Monday, I need it on a Tuesday, I love it on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Gonna do tonight, got women's in the high place, got women's in the foothill, got women's on the east side, the west side, any other side is the best side. Gonna do tonight, gonna do tonight.
So it's all in. I mean, it wasn't that hard. It worked out really well. I mean, look how easy it opens. It'll even stay there. Back down, I'm happy. Nice flush, no hinges showing. I mean, once I put sheet metal on this thing, it's gonna look great. So I'm happy. Now, you might be wondering why I use such a big piece of all thread. Now, the reason I used a long piece of all thread was so that I kept the coupler nuts lined up in a straight line, so they'd have a zag pivot. Because if you try to do them individually, you might get away with it, but if you got one a little cocked other, it's going to bind and not want to open. So by using a long piece, welding it there, then taking it out, I kept it straight. But this I definitely will use again. I'm happy with it. It's cheap. I mean, for everything I bought, I think it was like $6. And no hinges showing. Works, operates nice and smooth. Definitely a good trick to know. So anyway, guys, that's the end of this update. So one thing I found out is that when you subscribe, you can click a bell in the corner, and that'll give you a notification every time I update a new video. And for you guys ordering t-shirts, brokebastardgarage.com. Appreciate all of it. I'm shipping them all over the place. You guys just give me a little bit of time. Give me like 48 hours because I make the shirts myself. So let me get them done and I'll get them out to you. I really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, you know the drill. If you like this video, subscribe. And if you want to see other stuff, there's a link over here. You guys have a great night.